What's up, Kia 2 Technical? I'm back again with another video, and today, as you can see, I do have my Z Fold 6 and my S25 Ultra, and this video is about me switching from my Z Fold 6 over to the S25 Ultra. I know a lot of you may be like, why would you go from a folding phone back to a slab phone? I just want to be able to have the choice of variety. You know, sometime I may want to walk around with my Z Fold 6 and then be able to have access to opening it up and using it in tablet form, but then I may also want to just use a slab device because the outside of the S25 Ultra is a lot bigger than the outside of your Z Fold 6. And I can do a lot more on the S25 Ultra than I can do on the outer screen on my Z Fold 6. I'm not saying the Z Fold 6 is a bad phone, because I do enjoy having a phone that can unfold when I need it to unfold and to close when I need it to use it for simple tasks. But Samsung just makes it very, very hard for someone wanting a folding phone because their outside display is not as big or wide as you would want it to be. And with this being the new kid on the block, of course, when I get new devices, I like to put a SIM card in that new device and currently put my other device not in a drawer, but just leave it at home and use it on Wi-Fi when I come home from work, and so on and so on. So that's why I'm switching from the Z Fold 6 over to the S25 Ultra. So things I gained from switching from my Z Fold 6 to my S25 Ultra is I'm gaining a bigger screen display. You know, I have a lot more room for text messaging, if I for writing text and things like that on this device, because this is a slab device. And I don't mind using a slab device because you do have to remember those were the only devices that we currently had around before they start making phones to where they're folding phones. So I'm used to using a slab device and I'm comfortable with using a slab device. But I also enjoy using a folding phone, you know, because like I said, you get the perks of, if you're going to be out and about, you could just use this as a regular device. But then if you're sitting down, you have access to open it up, and you don't get that over here with the S25 Ultra. So yes, there'll be some things that I'll be missing from my Z Fold 6, not using it as my secondary device, because I won't have access to just going to YouTube and playing a video and watching it on a bigger screen. So having a folding phone does come in handy, because I can open it up, and as you can see, I can watch a video in a bigger view at any given time, versus picking up my S25 Ultra. You still get a nice view over here, but I do like the inner screen on the S25 Ultra because I'm getting more real estate. I feel like I'm getting more real estate over here than I am here, even though this does have black bars. That is not a problem for me. That is not bothering me too much. I'm not worried about that. But I have enjoyed my time using the Z Fold 6, and I'm going to still enjoy my time using the Z Fold 6. It's just that the Z Fold 6 will not be in my pocket right now. It'll be the S25 Ultra, and I will be pairing that with my iPhone 16 Pro Max. So I'll just be running two slab devices at the moment. Cameras. So the cameras are, I'm sure, a tad bit better on the S25 Ultra than they are on the Z Fold 6. I wish Samsung could make their folding device have better cameras than they're giving it better cameras. And then another thing that the Z Fold 6 is lacking is when you use the front screen display, you can use it, but it looks good when you are using it on the outer screen, but then when you open it up, that is where it gets a little tricky and it looks a little grainy, because that is not the best camera. The camera under the screen is not the best camera for doing front-facing camera shots and so on and so on. But with the S25 Ultra, I do not currently have to worry about that, because I'm getting nice front-facing camera, since this is just a slab device. And then they both have access to S Pen, so I won't be missing any kind of action there. I'll just miss the usability of having it to where I can open it up pretty much, and that is pretty much what I'll be missing from the Z Fold 6 going on to my S25 Ultra. But like I said, I'm gaining screen real estate because this is a 6.9-inch screen, and this screen looks a whole lot better and bigger than the current screen on your Z Fold 6. I wish I was able to just use a folding phone and not have to have a slab phone on the side, but Samsung is still not there yet, and that's a shame, because this is their 6th generation of a folding device and they still have not yet accomplished getting a wider screen. They talk like the Z Fold 7 is going to get a wider screen, but I feel like the Z Fold 6, the fan edition, I feel like that should have been the Z Fold 6. That there shouldn't have been a reason to make it a fan edition. That should have been the Z Fold 6, because you get the wider screen on the outside and then you get an even bigger screen on the inside. And if that was to come out as the Z Fold 6, then there probably wouldn't be a need for me to go pick up another Samsung device, because then I could just rock that when I wanted to use it as my slab device. Then I could be able to do that, because this screen here is just narrow. I mean, I can work with it, but it's just narrow and it just looks weird. It just makes everything look squashed in compared to having a device like a slab phone. See how much bigger your keyboard is from here to here, and I've just like been able to text with one hand. I can do it over here, but it's kind of iffy with this being so small. So that's just my thoughts, and I just wanted to bring this to your attention that yes, I switched from the Z Fold 6 over to the S25 Ultra. I hope you found this video helpful. In the comment section below, let me know if that's something you can do. But let me say this, my Z Fold 6 isn't going anywhere. I'll still have it. It's just for right now, I am happy and comfortable with just using my S25 Ultra as my secondary device. And this one will just be at home for when I want to look up stuff or watch stuff. So it is what it is. I just like having a choice of variety. You know, one day I may want to rock this one day I may want to rock this one. So I hope you found this video helpful, and I will catch you in the next one. I'm out.